What's up, guys? It's Gio, and welcome back to episode 3, week 2 of our push to rank 500 in the Ubers tier. In the last episode, we got a rank to 1443. And basically, what this means is we are almost to the goal that we need to be at. We are about 42 points away, so hopefully we're going to hit that in today's episode. So we got a match. Looking at this guy's team, we have Ditto, which I really struggle against. For some reason, Ditto just shuts me down. We have 3 potent offensive threats, I assume offensive threats, in Xerneas, Kyogre, and Arceus. And then we also have Darkrai and Palkia, which is basically there to probably check any Kyogres. So I'm going to lead with... Dang, what do I lead with here? Zekrom, because I don't think he's Arceus ground. He ends up leading with Palkia. Okay, this is fine with me. He's probably just going to set up rocks. I'm going to Volt Switch to get a neutral hit off. Doesn't do, like, anything. He may go for the Dragon move, or he may go for the Water move. Either way, I'm going into Scissor. He ends up going for a Spatial Rend. Okay, things could be worse. Does Palkia get Fire Blast? Palkia can learn Fire Blast, so I'm going to try to bait the Fire Blast here and go into Arceus Water. He ends up going for a Hydro Pump. I'm going to Willow, though, because I think I can take a Spatial Rend. But we'll see. He ends up going for a Thunder. I forgot these things carry Thunder. Whoops! He also gets the Para, so that's just great. Kind of anticipating him to I'm kind of anticipating him to a Spatial Rend here, but it's too risky to switch in a Xerneas. I end up getting parried. He ends up going for a Dragon Tail to phase me out. Dragon Tails. Looking at this guy's team, he has I can't set up until Ditto is gone, but I am certainly going to smack something hard on the switch. He ends up outspeeding and going for Hydro Pump. I forgot Palkia is faster than I am. So that's actually bad. I lose a lot of HP on Xerneas early game, and he ends up going into Kyogre. I assume this is Scarfed Ogre, and I'm going to go ahead and sack Arceus Water to this, because Arceus Water won't actually be doing that much this match. What does Scarf Kyogre look like speed-wise? Base 90, so he ties with Zekrom. I'm going to go straight away for the Bolt Strike, because there's not a whole lot stopping me. I assume he's Scarfed, and if not, he loses Kyogre. He could very well be Gracias, because that seems to go very well with Kyogre. Although he's Arceus Ghost. Bolt Strike is going to do about 56%, meaning I'm going to be able to 2-hit KO pretty much whatever he has left, Bolt Strike. He's just going to end up sacking Arceus Ghost here. And kind of anticipating him to go into Ditto. He ends up going into Darkrai. Is this like Sash Darkrai, or can Darkrai take a hit? I'm going to go for Bolt Strike again. As that just clean takes out Darkrai. So Zekrom doing a lot of work this match, giving me the 3-4 lead, or 3-5 lead. At this point, I think I kind of have to predict the Dragon move, so I'm going to go into Xerneas. If he goes for the Electric move, so be it. Then I get a switch into Lando for free. But he ends up going for Outrage, which is great, meaning I get to Moonblast something for free. And that Ditto's going down, which basically means he's down to his Xerneas, which gets taken out by Mega Scissor with prior damage, so I'm going to go for a Moonblast here. So he ends up Geomancing, but it's kind of a lost cause for him at this point, because I can easily beat a Scarfed Ogre with Scarf Zekrom, and he's not going to want to waste his Geomancy right now. So unless he has priority, then he's not going to be able to take me out. But basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Bullet Punch for damage to weaken his Water Spout. Because he has to lock himself in on Ice Beam, I think. Or he just goes for T-Wave, so he's not Scarfed Ogre. He's Leftovers. So I'm going to make a slow U-turn here, although he just takes me out with the Water Spout. And basically, I'm going to go into Deoxys attack and hope that I hit my Psycho Boost. I'm going to This may have not been the best play, although Psycho Boost is going to do enough to where I'm going to be able to take him out. He goes for the Thunder, which is fine. Lando outspeeds by 1 point, so I'm going to come in with Lando and Earthquake. I think I'm Jolly. Or no, I'm Bulky. Uh-oh. Actually, no, I'm Jolly. So I outspeed him. That's a good game. That gets me up to 1459, meaning we are almost there. We're just going to jump into another match. Let's see. All right. Looking at his team, he has Shedinja, which won't be that hard to deal with. He has Lugia, which is a problem. He has Mega Kanga, which is a problem. Skyman could potentially do some work to my team, so I got to keep Scarf Zekrom around. But I'm going to lead with Lando. He leads with Shaman Sky. I'm just going to U-turn because I don't think he can OHKO me with any move. He might be able to, though. I'm going to check if the Calc is working again. Doesn't look like Calc is working. So I guess my best switch is Scissor here. I think I have to go into Scissor here, expecting a Seed Flare. He ends up going for Air Slash, though. So that was either A, a good predict on his part, or B, a bad play on my part. I'm going to U-turn, though, because I will get some Spadef upon Mega Evolving. And he ends up going into this thing, which really isn't a problem. I'm going to go into my Arceus Water and just Willow this thing. He ends up going for Confuse Ray. So this is like Confuse Ray, and this is like a Haxie Shedinja probably. Ends up going into Skyman though, as I hurt myself in Confusion. Which is, that's really annoying. I'm going to go into Zekrom though, because Zekrom nukes something. Resist Seed Flare. Even with the Spadef drop, it doesn't really fear it. Now I'm going to predict his switch into Shedinja and go into Lando, because I don't think he's going to double Seed Flare. If he does, then I could potentially lose Lando. He ends up going for double Seed Flare, so Lando takes a lot of damage right there. So now I look dumb, basically, is what happens. I'm going to go into Scissor because I believe it 4 times resists. Yeah, it does. I have to go for a U-turn. Actually, no, I got to keep Scissor around. What are you doing, Geo? Let's see. I guess sacking Lando is the most feasible thing. He ends up going into Shedinja, though. So I believe I outspeed Shedinja, unless Shedinja is just crazy fast. Shedinja is base 40 speed, so I'm going to be able to set up my rocks here, which means Shedinja is dead upon arrival. So that's great. Now I'm going to Earthquake, although he's probably just going to Fake Out. Fake Out is going to be able to take me out. It does get a crit, although it wouldn't have mattered. So looks like Arceus Water is my next best switch here, and I'm just going to Willow, because even if... Okay, so I shut down Mega Kanga pretty much. He's going to get back to neutral attack, and I'm going to Judgment here. Even if Skyman now takes 25% switching in, Lugia takes 25% switching in, and he's gonna go for an Iron Tail. What is his rank? Data, or not data, rank GARTADOS. He has not played in. Did I spell that right? Gartar. Dose. Spelling with Geo. Dang it, I am so bad at this. So his Uber's rank is 1390. I'm gonna go for the Recover here because I don't really fear anything. I don't fear anything. I'm gonna go for the Judgment though, as he's probably he's probably just gonna go for the Geomancy here. But Judgment. Oh, he has Aromatherapy, so he's Aromatherapy Xerneas. That's actually pretty cool. Although I don't think he knocked me out with any one move. Yeah, he goes for Moonblast, which essentially just means I'm able to take him out. And unless he has Defog on Arceus, those rocks are there to stay. Although, with Aromatherapy Xerneas, he's probably running Defog Arceus. Goes into Arceus Ghost. Actually, no, that's not Arceus Ghost. That is Arceus Normal. So I'm going to go for the Willow, basically because it's my safest play, even if he SDs. Ends up going for a Defog, though. Now, do I Recover or do I double Willow? I think I'm just gonna... He ends up going for E-Speed, which does nothing. I'm gonna recover here. Kind of expecting him to... dang it, this is a really bad scenario for me, because I already lost my Rock Setter. I'm gonna go for Willow one more time. He ends up going into Skyman, which I guess is okay for me. I'm gonna go into Scissor here. If he Air Slashes, he picks up the KO relatively easily. So that could potentially be a problem. Yeah, he knocked me out with Air Slash. Jeez, this thing is a pain in the butt. I think I'm just gonna go into Deoxys here and Psycho Boost and nuke something and go for knockoff. Actually, he outspeeds me. What? Is he scarfed? Data. Deoxys. Attack. Yeah, he's scarfed. Dang it. So I guess my only chance is I can HP fire Shedinja, but I need a chance to set up with Xerneas. It's basically the only way I'm going to win the game. I'm going to Volt Switch here though, as he ends up staying in. And he's locked in on Air Slash, so we're going to see how much Air Slash does to Xerneas after a Geomancy. Yeah, because that's really the only chance I have left. Oh man, this is bad. This is really bad, because I don't think I'm going to be able to knock him out unless he misses Air Slash. But he can always flinch me. Ah! I jinxed it. He ends up flinching me. So I'm going to go ahead and sack Arceus Water here. Which is not something I want to do, but... Actually, Arceus Water tanked it. So I probably just should have gone out to Arceus Water earlier because he was going for Air Slash, but ends up going into Mega Bomb. I'm going to Willow here, although he's just going to knock me out with Fake Out, so it doesn't really matter. So this is why Mega King is really good. This is why Mega King is Ubers. I'm just going to come in and go for the Scarfed Bolt Strike, though. Because unless he goes into Shedinja, he's not really going to do anything. Ends up going for the Sucker Punch. Won't knock me out, which is great. So basically, the only chance I have is he has to choke and not go into Xerneas right here. Okay, so he goes into Arceus, which I suppose is good for me, because I have a chance to set up now. And his only form of priority is with Arceus Ghost, and it's severely crippled. So I'm going to Geomancy. Hopefully he only does about 19%, so I may actually have a chance of winning. I'm going to go for a Moonblast, because Moonblast is my best play. I can still Hidden Power Fire. If he has Shadows... basically, what I'm trying to say is Shedinja won't shut me down because I have HP Fire. Which is going... Wow, he Sash Shedinja. Okay, that's great. He ends up Toxicking, which is going to seal him the game. Dang it, Geo. Ends up Sucker Punching, so that's a good game. Shedinja's annoying, man. Shedinja's just so annoying. That's a good game. That drops me to 1435, so we're going to jump into another battle. And my dog needs to stop barking. Anyway, looking for another match. Hopefully, we can get one relatively easily. And not completely choke here. Hope you guys can't hear me opening and shutting the door. So, if we can grab another match, we need to win this one to lift the morale. Dang it, he has another Ditto. He has Ho-Oh, which is a problem. He also has a probably Shiny Arceus, which is probably E-Killer, Geozern, Banded Ho-Oh. So I'm going to leave with Lando, because I need Rocks up. He ends up leading with Lugia, which I guess is okay for me. I don't see this thing carrying Water Stab, so I'm just going to go ahead and Stealth Rock, or get on my Rocks. He's going to double team. Oh my god. Are we for real right now? I'm going to hit him with the U-turn and break his multi-scale. And then, basically, I'm going to set up with Xerneas and hope that I hit him. But this is dumb. This is really dumb. I'm going to pause the video until this battle is over, because this is just so incredibly dumb. I hate Double Team. Double Team is honestly the stupidest stuff in the world. Like, Magnitude Steve said it best. He was like, you know, if you just want to have a game where, like, we all get up to, like, 6 double teams, and then the first one to hit 2 Thunders wins. Like, okay, but Okay, I'm pausing them. I hate you, Lugia. What's up, guys? It's Gio, and I'm back. Basically, I finished that game in only 23 turns because I got lucky and hit 2 Moonblasts in a row. But even after I beat Lugia, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna record this because honestly, if you come in and double team against me, I'm not gonna give you screen time. Like, don't bring double team. That's so dumb. You got up to 1445 using double team. Like, double team, toxic, stall, roost, sub probably is what a set was. Like, it gets completely walled by a steel type, but still, like, if you can't hit anything, he's gonna PP stall you down to struggle. Like, that's really dumb. So, moral of the story: don't ever bring struggle, ever. Because, or don't ever bring double team, because double team is really just a jerk strategy. Like, no one thinks, like, no one is gonna be like, wow, that's a really good battler if you bring double team. Alright, so we have a battle versus Picked April. We have Mewtwo, probably Mega Mewtwo. Arceus, Kieran Black, he is really very weak. Really, really very weak. But I don't have anything to exploit that. Good job. I'm going to lead Lando, because I want to get rocks up. He ends up leading with Mewtwo. Honestly, it's too much of a risk for me to leave Lando in, because he could very well Ice Beam. So I'm just going to go into Arceus Water and take whatever hit you want to go for. You are Mega Mewtwo Wine, you end up Calm Minding. So that is a problem. I'm going to Willow, and then I'm going to basically Judgment until... Actually, I'm not going to be able to stay in for very long. Dang it. I don't have any immunities to this. So... I guess I'm just going to Judgment and hope he doesn't set up hazards later in the match. So now I'm going to a Zekrom, and I'm going to Bolt Strike, because I need this thing. Actually, I'm going to Outrage. It doesn't really have anything to take an Outrage. So I end up taking Mewtwo out, which is good, because that's a huge threat to my team. And now I get to take out any one thing on his team, barring Scarfed Kieran Black. Scarfed Kieran Black might actually outspeed me. Scarfed Kieran Black will outspeed me, so we'll see if he's Scarfed or not. Hopefully he's just Life Orb 3 attacks, but looks like he's Scarfed. But this is great for me. Actually, I do have something to exploit his fairy weakness, and he's about to get wrecked. I'm going to Geomancy, because now this gives me the opportunity to sweep his team. His best play right here is to sack Kieran Black, because something dies to a Moonblast. His best hope is taking me out with Arceus, with like a crit E-Speed from both Zygarde and Arceus, so that's what he has to do in order to beat me. So going pretty well so far. He ends up going into Lugia, which is going to die to a T-Bolt from this range, I believe, depending on damage rolls. Hopefully I don't get absolutely destroyed by damage rolls, though, because I would stink if he phases me out, but I'm able to take out Lugia. So basically, if he has Arceus Steel, so I'm going to have to hope I can 2-hit KO him with HP Fire, which I can. He ends up going for a Roar to phase me out, so that's a bit disappointing. But I'm just going to come in and Superpower. He probably thinks that I can't touch him, so he ends up Swords Dancing, so I'm going to take him out with the Superpower. It's a little disappointing I lost my Geomancy with Xerneas, but if I come in on an Outrage, I can still feasibly Geomancy and win the game. I really wasn't expecting Roar from Arceus. Now my dogs are in here running around. Great. Hopefully they don't cause too much of a distraction, but I don't think they will. I'm going to start the timer here. You end up going into Giratina. What do I have for Giratina? I'm gonna go into Lando here, just because Lando can get the Intimidate off. Hopefully you're not like a Will-O-Wisp variant. You end up EQing. So now I get to look smart, because I totally predicted that, guys. I'm gonna get my rocks though. Kind of expecting a switch into Kieran B here, but he ends up staying in and dropping a Draco, which will knock me out. But I'm not too worried, because I still do have Xerneas. I'm going to go into Xerneas right here and Moonblast. You kind of have to switch, or you just get taken out, so that's cool. I think I win the game at this point. I may sack, or just switch to a Scissor here. You end up going for an Iron Head. So I'm just going to Bullet Punch until a Scissor goes down, because he has to switch into Zygarde here. We'll see how much this does. This is about 31%, so I can still break his subs. Hopefully he's not like Subcoil. He might be Banded. He just goes straight away for the earthquake, so he's probably banned. But Scissor's going to be able to clean up the game here, so that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm probably going to have to end the recording off right here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to have to end it off right here, because I am running out of time. Not, like, timer-wise, but, like, actual, like, real-life time. I'm running out of time. I can't finish recording all that I want to. So that is a very good game. I end up getting up to 1466, meaning we're like 1 or 2 wins away from actually getting to top 500 on the Ubers ladder. We got to get to 1485, and what did our rank say? 1466? So we are 19 points away. So we'll probably hit that in the next episode. But thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Make sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. And also make sure to answer today's comment question of the day, which is, what is your guys' favorite Deoxys form? Do you guys like defense, normal, attack, or speed? I'm still looking for... my favorite is probably speed, just because I was able to use it, but that is all. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. With that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.